Yeah, no, that's the only thing though, bro. I left this morning. I want to say it was dark as hell. About 4:30. I left the building, that other building at 6. Then had to go down that damn road. I just got back at 9. I said, man, fuck everything. Oh, my fault. I forgot we just went live. Forget everything. What's been going on though, man? What you been up to? How was what New York been whooping you on? Hood?
Shit's cold, man. Cold as hell.
Oh,
It's brick ass.
it wasn't that rough here. We've been getting that good January break in pretty good.
Man, I had to put on chapstick all day today. My lips were so ashy because it was so windy.
What'd you say?
It was so windy today, nigga. I was putting on chapstick all day.
They didn't want to walk around with the poop.
No, I can't LL Cool J on outside because that shit gonna get.
That shit gonna have you chopped up.
Yeah, quicker. It's gonna have it chopped up quicker.
It gonna have you so chopped up. It's gonna be a waste of time.
What y'all talking about going to a Western show?
Who?
Said you gonna have your chaps on.
I thought you said Coachella. You said you going to Coachella? That's what you said?
No, I ain't going to Coachella. It's hot out there.
No, it's not.
Where is Coachella at?
The fucking desert.
Oh.
What's the name of the CJC? Was it?
I thought that shit was in Florida.
No, that's Rolling Loud.
Bro, okay, that's what all right.
I don't remember the name of it, but you like fly to Palm Springs.
You done been before?
No, I could have went one year and worked it. And then I could have bought a ticket too. Well, I didn't want to go when I was in the military because I feel like if you go to a festival like that, you need to be open to doing drugs.
True. No, that's for sure.
I ain't saying you got to do them, but like I feel like if you go out there, you should be open to like some psychedelics or some stuff like that, you know.
Some ayahuasca.
No, I don't think you should do ayahuasca there. Maybe some shrooms.
That's a goddamn hungry boy.
I never do them again. I tell you, I never do shrooms again in my life. Just did me awful. I mean, awful, Jack. Like, oh man.
Hey, you talking about the gummies?
No, I had a raw one, like a real mushroom, bro. My buddy had some. Me and him did, and it was like it was crazy because I always thought I ain't never really had one of them hallucinating vibes with those jokers, bro. No lie, I'm sitting at a kitchen table. I never forget it. It felt like everything started moving closer to me, and it felt like I was stuck at the kitchen table. Man, that shit was awful. I don't really recommend it personally. Do what you do, but I don't recommend it. That's all. That's the Vista.
I don't recommend drugs to anyone.
Well, that'll be different.
I
ain't gonna say that, but
I said I don't recommend them. I didn't say I have a problem with people doing them, but I ain't gonna recommend it. You know.
What you say, Ru?
I do. I seen a nigga. I seen a nigga. I didn't tell y'all last week. I seen a nigga get tased. Fell straight to the ground.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Ooh, tell me a little bit more about that one.
Everything locked up.
Them goddamn rosters was out there arguing with this shit and thought police came over there, tried to calm him down. He still wouldn't do all that yelling. Police, he backed up, had his hand up, had his hand on the taser gun, said, "Hey, sir, he's still doing all that rah-rah, BJ." Boom. Went down.
Couldn't even scream good. She caught everything. And it's cold. I say, man, please. You just shot me.
It's like both his arms are down like this.
You could have just shot me out here. Man, please.
It's still snow outside, too.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hitting that ground, man, please.
It ain't snow no more. It's blocks of ice just sitting on the sidewalk.
So let me ask you, how did that work if you got if it's wet on the ground or whatever, it's still got like a little
every day all day they throwing, there's trucks.
Yeah, they clean the I mean, I get it. So that's what I'm saying.
I clean the streets dropping salt.
Salt. I know what you're saying. That's what I mean. So what I'm saying is when Buddy got hit, did he fall on the snow?
Well, they was on the sidewalk. They clear the sidewalks because they'll get sued. Like I fell on my man.
They get you trip and fall. I got
they said because I fell hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That when that side was hurting. Fell on
man,
that
straight side. Hip. I thought I was gonna have to have a Bo Jackson.
When did you follow your heel?
About 2 weeks ago.
It was last week.
No, I didn't have no car last week. I had no car last week.
Getting about it last week, then.
About 2 weeks. Man, I was walking AC. Man, I was walking. I had my book bag. Had my phones in my hand, and man, just went down. It was like, oh, it wasn't no stumble. It wasn't no stumble. Most niggas stumble and all this. No, boom, straight to the ground.
Straight ground.
Bro, you 6'5", you ain't supposed to fall.
It's a long fall too, Jay.
Got dirt all on my jacket and everything.
Your feet go up first. What fell?
I fell down like side.
Oh, so you fell straight side.
You just went straight there.
God almighty.
Hey, you got to make sure you got to flatten out that wrist. You want to be very flat here. When you impact the ground, that'll break the fall.
Well, no, I didn't have time to break no fall. I fell straight to the ground. They see.
Well, see, that's why you have to practice.
You wasn't there, Cass, how that day when Miss Mason came walking fast and your fat ass fell down.
Hey, relax.
That's how I feel. I didn't get up quick like that because I'm on concrete.
Hey, man, let's bring it in. Tell me about y'all New Year's, man. How was it?
Yeah, it was cool.
What the hell you do? Tell us.
Oh, man. Me and Parlay Pete was out just doing some washing wet and shit, We went out to Manny's.
What that is?
It's a bar. We brought in the New Year's at Manny's. Then we went to some other bar. And I don't really know what was going on there. I forgot the name of the bar or the club or whatever. A lot of house music, not a lot of people who look like us.
What's house music?
Yeah.
So like, is that considered techno?
I mean, me it's modern day techno. I don't know. I'm a nigga, man.
You remember when Terry Crews was going crazy on white shit? Yeah. That's house music.
I got you.
And they didn't have coat check.
Man, you remember we went to that rave years ago? DJ, I ain't gonna say who was with us, but you remember we went to that rave? We were about 6 deep. I ain't gonna say who it would have, but we were about 6 deep. We went to that rave.
I remember. What was that? In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all went to a rave?
GB invited us. I'll say that.
GB.
White boy.
Y'all know we have a group text, right? You could just
Chippendale. You know what I'm talking
about. Okay. We didn't say okay. I know exactly what you talking. Yeah, okay.
They were playing that house music in there.
Yeah, shout out GB.
Motherfucker had me walk around with glow sticks on my neck and shit.
Right.
Dog, I never told y'all about the rave I went to when I was at Morehouse. So some niggas was going, like one of my partners was going to a rave. I had never been to one. And I heard about what rave, a wild party. I'm like, fuck it, let's just go to one. It was a paint party. I didn't know that when I got there. So, I'm in regular, I'm in polo.
Mm-hmm.
And we get in there, I ain't really rocking with the music. I wasn't on drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do them party drugs and shit like that. So I wasn't feeling what they was in there feeling. But it was my first time. So I was just like, maybe it's just me. Let me just keep drinking. I keep drinking. I'm like, bro, I can't find this vibe. And I'm like, hey, dog, we're going to give it 30 more minutes. Because it was a bunch of, chicks just making out with each other. It's like, you see it's in there. So it's like, I just got to find what they do. Because they don't see me. Not realizing they drugged the hell up. So they just zombies. Man, we walking through, dog. I got hit in the face with some of that paint. They started flicking around there. I looked at my nigga. I said, hey, bro, time to go.
Yeah, I
don't go, bro. They ain't throwing paint at me at no party.
Hell no, not no paint,
nigga. Yeah, I use urinals.
I do want to know who. I want to know about the six though. What six is with us? We'll talk about it off camera. But I do need to know what six is with us.
You really trying to figure that out?
Wait, let me see. Was that when no, that was me, you, and Dean that had all them. Remember that night we went out and they had all them those characters and shit. I don't know what was going on, but I think I got pictures in my phone from it, but it's like we was all dressed up.
We were dressed up?
We were dressed up, yeah. Everybody had on like suits and shit. And I want to say it was like opera or some shit, but they had like, what was it? It was like,
oh no. Yeah.
It was like they had costumes. You know what I'm talking about? They had the costumes.
Did I go to opera that night, or did y'all just come to Morehouse after?
We went to opera.
Y'all went to opera and y'all put up on me after. I didn't go to opera that night when they had the costumes. Y'all told me about.
You was definitely there. We got pictures there. Me, you, and Dean. Or it was me, Trev, and
Trev and Dean. Then y'all pulled up on me after.
Okay.
Y'all really wasn't feeling what was going on in there.
Got you.
It wasn't Wednesday night. It was some of that weird shit going on in there.
Super weird in there.
So yeah, y'all pulled up. Yeah, y'all ended up pulling up on me that night.
But it was lit in that though. Now, if I'm thinking about it right, it was lit in there. If I ain't tripping, but anyway, I thought that
opera
was
still open.
I don't know. I ain't been to opera in about 10 years.
Well, I don't think we should go. I think we too old.
I mean, they still got grown up nights. Yeah. I go check out grown up night after 30. I don't really like partying with them 20-year-olds. No way, no more. They jump around, they party too much. When I was young V, I used to enjoy that. But even then, like I do what I do now that when I was younger. I'm not getting in the club doing all that moving around like y'all. I get somewhere and sit down and it's booker time, or we just kicking the bobo.
You ain't getting 2 Bud Lights and taking your shirt off and bouncing to the club.
Wait, what happened?
You ain't getting 2 Bud Lights and you gonna hold them in one hand and you walk around with no shirt on.
I don't really even get beer in the club. I think that's country. I ain't doing that. I feel like if you walk around with 2 beers in the club, you dangerous because you doing that for your own protection type shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people don't just walk. If you walking around with 2 glass beer bottles, there's most likely you done drunk one of them. You just carrying that other one around. Corona. That's Corona.
Yeah. If I'm in the club and I'm not in a section, which I don't go to the club no more like that.
Yeah.
And if I do, I'm usually in the section.
Facts.
But nah, if I go to the club and I'm in GP, I have 2 beers on me at all time. One to drink, one to
crack a head up.
I got it, bro. I go out by myself.
Fact. But even then, I done told you that because you told me that little story this week. Only you and Ruby doing that crazy shit.
Bro, I went and had dinner by myself at the zoo Friday night. And he like,
I did that.
Why you doing that dumbass shit? I'm like, bro, I just went and got dinner.
I did that last night.
I just think, but I think that's why I said only y'all 2 can really do that. Just get up and just go eat dinner and then get in and get out. If I'm gonna go eat dinner somewhere, I'm gonna have to sit down. I'm gonna want to drink. I'm gonna want to just kick the bobo, or I'm just come on, get my food and come on home. If that's the case,
that's what I do.
What?
Get my food and get the hell up out of there.
So you ain't eating inside of there?
It just depends.
That ain't never really been no eat inside if I'm by myself type guy.
I'm gonna go in there, sit inside. Hell, it depends on how I'm feeling. Cause sometimes I'll walk in the establishment and I'll look at the staff, and if the staff isn't pleasing, I'll just walk right back out.
Oh, that's real.
That's why I went to the zoo. I knew I wouldn't have to worry.
Oh yeah, no, the zoo, they're gonna have some lookers in there now. That's for sure. Rooster, what your New Year's looking like, Jack?
So we was
what the hell was that about?
Because I gotta tell you about the after party. The worst stripper party I've been into in my life. The worst stripper party.
Worst ever?
Strippers suck up here. They can't dance.
Yeah, they don't take off their bottom.
I go to Magic City, motherfucker hanging from the ceiling when we walk in there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Showing their public hairs. Yeah. Yeah.
What they do in New York?
Them white bitches said, fuck that. Pay
me. I ain't giving no country boy nothing. Nothing. Go ahead, Ruda. Go ahead there. Tell me about the story, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So we was at a little club. That was cool. But then we went to a little stripper party. Got there by 5. So I'm ready to go already, but I wasn't driving. So we got there like 5. We go up in there.
Wait, 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
Nigga, New Year's is over.
You didn't just sleep in the car?
Huh?
You didn't just sleep in the car?
No, I smoke boogers now. That's how I stay up now. That's the spinach now. You know what I'm saying? We good.
Hey, you know what I'm doing if y'all take me to a stripper party at 5 a.m.?
Gonna stay in the
You know what he's gonna say? He's gonna say, shit, yeah, let's get around these skirts. That's what he's gonna say.
He'll probably fall asleep on the ride over there, but then as soon as we park, now he's jumping up ready to go. So yeah, that is
some strippers enough.
Yeah, that is
shit. And then if they terrible,
That's when you'll leave, and then I don't want to see they good and terrible. Just keep talking all loud.
All right, so I got in there. They almost had me, so I got in there. I see everybody getting ones. I'm like, man, I'm looking at all these hoes. I'm like, fuck, let me go get some ones. I'm gonna get 100 ones. Like these bitches ain't shit. Let me get 100 ones, and I'm gonna throw 10. Man, I was like, where you get the one from? Man, they don't took me over to the girl that set the party up. Like, you get the one from her. I was like, bro, I'm straight, bro. I was like, I'm straight.
Why you didn't get them?
Because she was still gonna take her piece off the top. Like,
oh no, that's anyone. Now you know that. Ru, don't start acting like that.
They ain't never recycling one. Cause we're not at a strip club. We at a stripper party.
Oh, so they going and sweeping the ones up and then putting them back in the mix.
Yeah,
oh, I like it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Now, y'all ain't gonna do that. I like that.
Now, I want to accidentally throw $5 trying to throw one because my shit's sticking together. I don't know.
It was because it wasn't no strip club. This was a stripper party. Like
it was like a house party for the most part.
I'm pretty sure it was niggas with guns in there. That's how this shit was.
Okay. Well, no, I'm about to say so. It was more of a house party vibe, Ru, with the strippers in there, or was it just a stripper party? Huh?
Yeah, y'all whispering about.
Oh, I'll tell you after. It just didn't need to be said on here, but I needed to whisper for dramatic effect.
Oh. That's probably what he said. But no, it was like a stripper party, but it was like a warehouse upstairs in a warehouse.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I feel safe. Yeah, I feel safe in the car asleep.
No, that was something gonna happen to you out there.
I know. I feel safe out there. That's the point I'm getting at.
Dude, we was in Brownsville. No, I ain't gonna sit out there. I think it was in Brownsville. No, it was in Harlem.
Brownsville, that's Brooklyn. That's
Brooklyn,
yeah. You don't understand what I'm saying. I feel safer. I know what's outside.
Yeah. You'd have been telling me in the car with the doors locked tight.
Yeah. I feel safer.
Yeah.
I know how much.
When that glass shattered and hit on his chest and stuff.
yeah. See, but when shit go crazy in that warehouse, I'm stuck.
You stuck in the car.
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, gonna go a little quicker. Yeah, when you sleep.
NYPD, they gonna be walking around somewhere though. I probably, if you in Brownsville, they somewhere close.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, especially outside. They somewhere close in Brownsville.
I ain't gonna lie. The police that was in front of the stripper party, it were two black bitches. They were about this big. No cap.
What they gonna do? Shoot somebody?
That's what I said. They gonna knock you out before you can even reach to the But I was thinking, like, I was telling my partner, I'm like, hey, bro, I guarantee you they dirty. I just know it. Like, I just know it.
I mean, hey man, that little extra money come good in New York, I guess.
It's expensive.
Like you said, shit get expensive. It's $8 a gallon up there.
And you know you gotta like don't you gotta live in New York to be NYPD?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure maybe you can live in Jersey, but like you can only live in certain counties because I looked it up.
Oh, so you can't live in like you couldn't live in like Philly or nothing and drive to New York.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Like it's
okay.
It's specific because I remember looking it up when he told me they started 95,000.
I know that, right? Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so Ru slept on my couch for like 6 weeks. So I could stay on his couch for 2 months. So 95. Okay, my disability. New York. Okay, I can go find me something. And then I was like, do I really want to be a police?
In New York, probably. In New York, probably. I ain't gonna, because the way Ruby making it sound, that shit sweet. It's like, I ain't gonna say it's just super sweet, but I'm gonna say what was able to do it.
Niggas got pokers though.
Shoot, that's what I'm scared of.
I'm about to go.
You got that fight in. It's different.
We got to go to this spot called Cakes. Weed infused restaurant.
Oh,
what happened?
You said Cakes, boy. I thought you were talking about the strip club, baby.
I'm about to send it to you.
I'm the Bakers, man. Screw.
Who club is it?
It's a weed.
It's a restaurant.
Oh, it's a restaurant. Oh,
we need to get some earthy hoes and take them.
No, I don't hang out with them type of bitches.
Not you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little dreadlock, do a little yoga, might have a little armpit hair.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Might want to do a little yoga in Central Park. Nah, they wouldn't do it in Central Park. They wouldn't do yoga in some random park in one of the boroughs.
Nah, they do it. They gonna do it in Central Park. They gonna do it.
No. Nah, I don't want one of them. I want one that do it in like this random park that don't nobody know about, because she really in tune with the earth. She feel trapped in New York with all that concrete.
Erykah Badu ass bitch.
Yeah, you know I'm lying. I don't want to be around.
I was just gonna say, who y'all talking about? Because y'all doing a lot. I don't know who y'all.
A woman who
I know who he's talking about. He's being funny.
Oh, hold on. Y'all thought I was talking about somebody specific?
You were.
I swear to God, I wasn't.
You said
no. Text who y'all think I'm talking about, because I promise y'all wasn't thinking about nobody.
I ain't even got a text. Look,
I will.
Cause I promise y'all wasn't thinking about nobody when I said it.
Yeah,
do. Oh, that ain't who I was talking about, Rue.
Oh man, hell no.
No, that's definitely not who I was talking about.
Just type it in your phone.
You know I ain't good doing all that while I'm doing all that. But anyway, let's move on, man. Hell, I'll take my New Year's. I forgot my New Year's.
We didn't ask about you.
I don't give a fuck what you asked about. My New Year's was basic math, man. I didn't do too much. I had some kick it, a little drink, and was with the famos. I was about to say Big Van. He had, I think Big Van starting his little slow down, low key fast type shit where he ain't trying to drink so much this year. He done went. I want to say I think he done been since day 7. He done had two liquor shots in 7 days. So I'm proud of my dog for shizzle.
Good for him.
My dog slowing it down. That's for damn sure. But I will say, I don't know how that's gonna work with the old Vista, because I was thinking about slowing it down myself this year. But
me too. I've been slowing it down so far. This year. Drinking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I ain't really doing that heavy drinking in 2026, guys.
Liver finna get bad.
You know, when you just wake up in a room that you didn't know you was in at a time.
I was just gonna say, what are you talking
at a time after you were supposed to be up? Yeah, you know. Hold on, get this off my darn feet. I ain't got no socks on.
Get them dogs off camera here. Yeah.
Well, the camera is doing its thing, and you know what? If somebody want to see my feet, oh well. You know, some people have foot fetishes.
We
ain't talking about me. I don't have a foot fetish.
I don't know.
I got a homeboy. That boy hit me up. He was like, "Boy, check." He like, he'll zoom in, like, check it out. That's how you know a foot look good.
Yeah, you know a foot look good.
If he really him, if he sees a pair he like, he go get him a picture.
Whoa.
If you see a nice set of toes on social media, you should go get your own personal picture.
No, I mean, I'm not a foot guy, so I ain't gonna say I ain't really getting me off like that. I don't really. Feet don't do nothing for me. What?
I say put them socks on, baby.
That's it. No, yeah, I mean, I ain't really tripping.
Oh God, no! Don't put no socks on.
See, that's what I'm saying. Say that's exactly what the hell I'm saying.
We need to be able to be one with the earth, so we can get that. Now
I agree with that grounding. Now I'm with that good grounding. But look, let's jump in, because I want to talk about these almighty Falcons. We finished up on that 4-game winning spree.
Oh, 1 second.
We are all.
Well, you snapped with that. I didn't know that was on there. That's it.
Well, I'm rising up right now. If you could just understand how much blood I got rushing in my pants.
Why? What the fuck? Why?
The Falcons fired Rich McKay.
Yeah.
That gives me wood.
Let me ask you though. They got rid of Rich McKay. They got rid of Terry. They got rid of Raheem. Are we gonna be a better team next week? Opinion based, just writing a quick answer.
I gotta see who they hire.
So you don't think just off what you see and from what you see in the last 4 games, you don't think you can't give a prediction?
I mean, I think we're gonna be a better team because I think that unfortunately Raheem Morris has some lessons to learn as a head coach that he needs to be a head coach to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, he was coaching my team.
Mm-hmm.
And he was coaching my team that hasn't been to the playoffs since like 2017. So, and because we're getting rid of Rich McKay has a relationship with Raheem going back to Tampa Bay, and Rich McKay's been with the Falcons since like 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Once Rich McKay goes, anything that he's touched needs to go. So because we got rid of him, I'm cool with Rod and Terry getting fired. When I first saw that they got fired, I was like, bring them back because Rich is still here. Like, like the team is getting better. Raheem is learning how to be a head coach. He hasn't been a head coach in damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a lot of stuff. So, but all in all, because Rich McKay's fired, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Look, Rich McKay is fired. He's gone.
So he's not about to say he didn't just take a step down. I thought he was just taking a step down from.
Well, he took a step down. That's what they reported.
Yeah.
But he got fired.
He's still on pay.
He's not the CEO of the A&B group anymore.
I got you then.
Which means Rich McKay is out of the building.
But again, he still get a check, is what. Right?
I don't care about his money.
Oh,
I care about his influence on the franchise. I don't pay him.
Touche.
Arthur Blank has long money.
But we do. That's the thing that's why I say it's just sometimes we sit over there. And I can agree with you on that. Arthur do, but that's why I say it becomes a little bit of an issue with me because again, Rich, and I'm trying to think of the right words to say. Rich.
I gotta go, fellas. I'm sorry.
You out hood?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Where you going?
I gotta go.
Well, hey man, you in the middle of the show.
I'm gonna hit you. I gotta go.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you say I'm sorry one more time, please?
Why? So we can make fun of me?
I mean, you just kept saying sorry. Like, you know.
Okay.
All right, real. We'll holler at you.
But yeah, no, I'm about to say, so I really feel like that whole Rich McKay thing, it's cool, but I don't really know how much. I don't really know how I like it. I don't really know how I like none of it personally, my opinion. Just because again, I felt like we left.
You wanted to keep Raheem another year, didn't
you? I did just because I wanted to see him with Kurt for a full season. And now, like I said, just seeing how we was all so big on Mike Penix and trying to see that train, seeing how it was gonna run out. It was cool, but it wasn't these last 4 games I done seen. The last 5 games, hell, for real, that I done seen with Kurt, with Raheem, with all of them running the show without the extra influences. But you know,
I think the team would have won more games. You know, I think we would have been fine just firing Zach Robinson personally. I mean, he's a big problem. But no, it's just a tough spot because we've been out of the playoffs for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what do you do? And new always sounds better than running it back.
That's a fact, though.
Even when running it back may be better because you've seen the growth. You've seen our defense was good this year. We got pressure on the pass rusher. Bijan Robinson was a top all-purpose yards getter. You know what I mean? Like we could move the ball. We have playmakers. Kyle Pitts showed back up, especially after Michael Penix got hurt. So Kyle Pitts ain't the problem. It's been his quarterbacks. Because when Matt Ryan was there his rookie year, he was good. Just back half with Kirk, he was good. You know what I mean? So like, I just think the organization needs a reset. They need to flush out the old culture and create a new culture. And even if that new culture doesn't work, we just need something different. So I just understand getting rid of everybody, and yeah, it sucks.
Well, then, even with that, do you feel we stay in football? Do you feel like what you saying something like that same opinion? Do you feel like that Harbor fire? Do you feel like that got something to do with anything? Like doing just clean the house, or do you think?
I mean, because they kind of got stagnant.
Yeah,
and maybe his voice was growing. You know, was getting old, and maybe him and Lamar aren't on the same page because. You got to remember this. Like, John Harbaugh doesn't say much, but Jim Harbaugh is a big Catholic, conservative guy, you know, and I'm not saying that's problematic, but when you see how Lamar acts and carries himself, that doesn't always marry up with
how you trying to do so.
With the values that I've seen from Jim Harbaugh, because Jim Harbaugh even said like something about with abortions. Oh yeah, no, we tell our players at Michigan like we'll adopt the kids, and it's like you feel that strongly about abortion. That's cool, but that can also tell me something about how you feel about your quarterback maybe having diamond teeth and braids, and not saying that you have a problem with him as an individual, but there are just cultural differences to where y'all aren't connecting in a way that y'all may need to connect. So, I mean, Harbaugh's been there for like 18 years or something. He won a Super Bowl. Like,
how long he been in Baltimore though?
I think like 18 years. He's been there for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
And he's getting interviews out the yin yang. Why? Because he's a good fucking coach.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like
that's a fact.
Shit, I hope we interview him.
I do too, because the fact that we trying to interview the Browns head coach, old head coach, it just
you don't like that?
No.
Why not?
I feel like he's one of the main reasons why the Browns weren't that good. Personally,
he won Coach of the Year twice in 6 years.
I can agree with that. They were loaded then too. They were loaded that year, which they picked up Deshaun Watson, got Nick Chubbs at that time. They had what's the receiver name? They had I can't think of that fucking receiver's name. They grabbed Myles Garrett. They got loaded with in that little time that he did come over there.
Yeah, I like his offense because it's a run play action offense, which I think we need. But I don't like him with quarterbacks. He didn't like Baker. Reports came out he didn't like Deshaun.
That's what I was saying.
Reports came out that he didn't want Shedeur drafted, and I mean that played itself out.
He wanted Gabriel as the starting quarterback.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it's different.
It's things about him, and what it boils down to is it seems like he wants his quarterback to be a certain way. And I don't want a coach who wants that, because you can't always get the quarterback you want, and you need to be able to build your offense around what you have. Even if you don't want this player on your team, but your GM, your owner, whatever, they draft this player because they're your bosses, then you need to put this player in the best position to be successful, and more importantly, this team in the best situation to be successful. And I'm afraid he's not that type of guy.
That's a fact.
And I don't want that.
And I would say if we even was to do like a 1-year deal with him, because I feel like and again, not going bouncing off what you said, 5 years. Which I know that 5 years is going to be the minimum, but I'm saying if we was to give him like a 1-year deal just to test him out and see how he would work or would look with Kirk Cousins, I feel him and Kirk would be great together. Personally.
Yes.
Like him and Kirk would look great together. However, the minute Penix would get healthy and start looking good again in practice or whatever, I don't feel he would get the same shot that he deserved, if that makes sense.
I don't disagree with that, but I also know that unless the Falcons went in their heads and said, hey, this is a prove it deal, he wouldn't take the job. And also, what does that signal to the rest of the other interested coaches when Raheem got 2 years? Yeah, he wasn't great, but he was 8-9 both years and lost his quarterback, and he lost his quarterback both seasons. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we underperformed, but Raheem really shouldn't have gotten fired. Like, and I've called for his job on Watch and Winning, right? Like, but that was just a fan upset and seeing things I didn't like. But when I sat back, it's like coaches need time to coach and learn and stuff. And who's coaching the coach? You know what I mean? Like, who's making sure this head coach who hasn't been a head coach for a very long time is being coached up properly? And some of that's on Raheem because of the staff he built. But like, Kevin Stefanski, I'm good on that. Yeah. I really hope that the Steelers get their doors. Huh?
I couldn't think of his name. That's exactly.
Yeah, I really hope the Steelers get the doors blown off of them and they make a stupid decision and fire Mike Tomlin. And Atlanta's like, hey,
man, I've been saying that for a couple years. Mike ass ain't going nowhere. Mike, honestly, he gonna retire a Steeler. And I know we don't get to say that much, but Mike, bro, he's solidified. He's winning with
the fans want him gone though.
Do they? I mean, do they really?
Yeah, like I talk to Steelers fans, and they follow Steelers. Like I know, like apparently in Pittsburgh, the fans have been wanting them going for a while because that whole getting to the playoffs and losing the first round, it's not good enough for them. They're a Super Bowl franchise. So if you're not delivering Super Bowls, we want you gone. And I'm like, I'm the Falcons. We're happy if we make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You win at least 9 games every year.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
That's a fact.
9 games would have won our division.
That's
a
fact.
We were 8-9 too with the other 2 teams who could have won the division because, we lost to the Panthers twice and
beat Tampa Bay once.
And we beat Tampa Bay once, but we lost to them at home on pretty much a walk-off touchdown or walk-off field goal. And we lost to the Jets.
Yep.
Then we gave up the game against Indy in Germany.
Yep.
We gave up that game against the Patriots too.
Yep.
Here's the crazy thing, and here's why I can understand getting rid of everybody. The Falcons have been damn near good for the last 5 years. 7-10, 8-9, and if you watch the games, you've watched the Falcons lose these games because they know how to lose games. They don't know how to win.
That's a fact.
But I blame all that on Rich McKay because he's the only constant.
I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just like what you just said, though. That's a fact. We've been good for really the last 6-7 years. Desmond Ridder, I ain't gonna get at it. We'll take those.
But no, even those years, we were in games and blowing games and losing games on field goals. Of Younghoe Kustar missing.
I personally don't think we could have won. I don't think we. And I don't want to say I don't want to be biased. I don't think we win the division with Desmond Ridder. Personally, I feel that year. It was that was when they got Baker Mayfield. That was when he came to Tampa Bay. That was when I think Bryce Young just got drafted in.
Bryce Young's not a good NFL quarterback.
I mean, he's not, but he beat us 30-0. You see what I'm saying? So again, it's like I said, it's just these are certain players that we had a chance to go grab. If that was the case, we fucking go grab Desmond Ridder. So again, it's certain things that just what you just said, the Rich McKay thing, the whole Terry thing. Like again, we love Mike, but I'd much rather have Baker Mayfield in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, me too. I look here. I will never defend Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, sure.
I think he should be a PE coach, or maybe a college football coach, but I don't think he should be NFL quarterback. I didn't believe in him when he was our quarterback, and I thought it was absolutely insane that in his second year we said, you know what, this guy we drafted in the 3rd, 4th round, it's going to be the guy. When Baker Mayfield was on the street, Sam Darnold was on the street. Sam Darnold got the number 1 seed. Baker Mayfield, this is his first year not winning the division since he's been in it. You know what I mean? And he won as many games as a team that won the division. You know what I'm saying? So and we could tell Baker been hurt for a minute this year because he was on my fantasy team, and I saw how his production fell off. Man, fuck the Falcons, dog.
Yeah.
What about Trey?
Trey
on the block.
I'm ready for him to go. I love, if you know me, you know I love Trey, but it's Jalen team now, man. I hate to say this Jalen team now, but did you see what he been doing? Shit, 30-10. Come on, with Andy, a big guard. We just look, and I hate to say it, we look so much better on defense when Trey's gone. We look fast. We look long pause. We look like we get to what we got to get. We just look like a solid team.
Yeah, and for the Hawks, I hate it. I hate it because I love Trey, and I love Trey because during our Eastern Conference Finals run, I went to 2 playoff games. I was there. I saw his impact.
Trey TL was real that time.
It looks different in person than it does on TV. I mean, I sold my shirt after one of them games in the strip club, and security was like, "Hey, bro, you got to put on a shirt." And I'm like, "Hey, big dog, I sold it." He was like, "Hey, bro, I fuck with you, but you can't do that again in here." I'm like, "Okay, you ain't gonna."
That was a jersey?
No, it was a t-shirt. I was with you. With a cheetah.
And you sold your shirt?
Yes.
What the fuck did you do that? I don't remember that. I was like,
the nigga came up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, I really like that shirt because it was like an ATL whole shirt. I had just bought it for $20 from one of TJ's wife's friends. Shout out to Tamisha. And so I bought it, wore it to the game, and Buddy was like, "I'll buy it off you. Like, how much you want?" I was like, "Shit, 40."
Right now?
Yeah, off my sweaty body. sold it to him for 40. And that's why I told security, I was like, hey, bro, I paid 24. He wanted it for 40. I doubled it. And I just got it today.
Shit.
He was like, nah, yeah, you had to.
Yeah, I'd have got rid of that motherfucker.
That's what I like about Atlanta, though. There's an understanding of culture and nigga shit that everybody gets.
I ain't gonna cap. I'd have got rid of that motherfucker too, though. Yeah, even if it just got made to I'm gonna get rid of that guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I just double my money.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what tell me, what's this T.I.? What are he talking about?
I don't want to do this without Roof.
Okay. Well, then what about Donnie McClurkin?
Did you ain't see it?
Oh, you know I see it. That's what I said. I didn't see the Will Smith, but
we ain't gotta talk about
okay. Well, Donnie, who can be this last one for the night?
Yeah, so apparently there was a guy. I'm not gonna look up his name because it's important to him and his family, but for our conversation, it's not important. He read Donnie McClurkin's autobiography, and Donnie talked about how, pretty much God delivered him from his gay disease. and this guy, I guess he identified with that, and he reached out to Donnie after, and they started a relationship, and he's pretty much said, he was going to Donnie for mentorship, and Donnie was mentoring him all right.
Paying him out. Or was he making?
He just said he was sexually abused, and he was.
I had heard. So I had seen some little shit. They kept saying that Donnie was telling him to pray the gay away, but then was coming in there and weighing him out. So again, that's why I said it's like if it's
that's
true,
the allegation. That's the allegation.
If it's true, I don't know. Allegedly, yeah, but that's why I did. That's why I said I wanted real for that one. That's why I wanted to start the show with that one, but I didn't want to jump. I didn't want to jump there.
So what do you think about this pray the gay away shit?
It's ridiculous. Personally, it's ridiculous.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think that if you don't have a relationship with God and it's introduced to you in a certain way, that could lead you away from being homosexual, right? Especially if you get one of these old preachers who say, if you gay, you'll go to hell, and you one of those people who don't have a soul, and you just throw yourself into whatever you're into. That's what you're into. You probably won't be gay anymore because you're so deep into this, right? But I also don't think that person, if I think that person is like living gay, they're not actually gay. They're just over there because they're accepted and they're seeking acceptance. But yeah, my nigga, I don't think you can pray gay away.
That's where I was going. And again, I hear everything you saying, and I'm listening. But personally, me, if you gay, you gay. It ain't nothing somebody can sit up here and keep praying to nobody about. If that's how you want to live, or if that's how a lot of folks say they was born like this way. If you were born this way, or if you got those type of vibes, ain't no praying gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody, because again, it's like I say, at this point now, it's gonna feel like just like most of the, I'm trying to think of the right words again without how most of younger people feel when they come to church. They get judged just based off what it is. So it's like that's how it feel, or it would look on, I guess, the back end for homosexuals to get the same thing, to get told to pray to gay or little shit like that, I guess.
Yeah, like I worked with a guy, and he's gay. He's never been with a woman. He had girlfriends when he was young, because that's what he was supposed to do. But when he finally came out of the closet, he told his parents, and he was scared as fuck. And his mom was like, "Yeah, we always knew." Cause
really, you gonna know.
Because he said that he was born gay. He was like, "Yeah, I was never in a woman. I was always in the dudes." And that was the first time I accepted that argument, because I didn't accept it at first, not because I don't think people can be gay. I don't think every gay person's been sexually assaulted. It wasn't none of that ignorant stuff. It's just like, hey, naturally, you're not naturally gay because you can't reproduce. Like scientifically, like you can't reproduce if you're gay. So like, how can you be like born gay, right? But I never talked to anybody who had expressed it in that way. You know what I'm saying?
So with me, I can totally agree with that to a certain extent, because again, with me, I've been around like gay guys my whole life. Like I got cousins that's gay. I got friends, I got friends, real life friends that I grew up with. They were always, I guess, feminine. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, and we can say this name. I don't even think because it's not even being shady. Like niggas knew Adam was gay when we like
respect,
and like again, we're not knocking people for being gay, but just to make it real, it's like when he decided to actually openly go down that route, it's like, yeah, we thought that, but it didn't change how I felt about you. Like,
and even then, like,
always cool.
You can even go further. Like with me, I can, because again, I can name the Adams or the Dustin Garnigan. Like I can tell you, Dustin Garnigan, that's a guy that I will respect with my whole heart, just because again, like
Mount Zion,
Mount Zion Boys and Girls Club, like these are people that help grow me. You know what I'm saying? Like help. When my parents was at work, these the ones that was watching me. You feel me? So, so again, it's like I said, is with all the extra stuff, I'm not entertaining that. So again, it's like I said, with all that, they just like, those are guys that I knew were like that. But I knew they had girlfriends. I knew they had whatever they was interested in. If they tried it out, whatever. But I always knew if that's the route they took, it ain't never going to be where they can go to church every week and say, "Oh, pastor, please pray this out of me." Oh, hey, parents, y'all, this is what you are. If this is how you are, it is what it is.
You know the cool thing though about like being around, having those experiences.
What's that?
Is that you also learn like the respect that gay people have, because it's assumed in straight homophobic world that gay dudes aren't respectful, and it's like, I don't want that nigga looking at me, bro. I might be, bro. You're not as tight.
Come on, man. Listen, that be the thing. It just be, most of the time when that happen, I feel like sometimes guys be wanting that attention for real. Unless it's just like like we.
No. There are lines that have been crossed. Like I've told you privately, but like I've been at a bar talking to a random dude, and like motherfucker touch me, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, don't touch me." like it wasn't even like a sexual touch, but he just put his, "Hey, bro, I don't know you. Don't put your hands on me." And I stop laughing, joking, I get serious. And then he do one of these, bruh. I had a bill, it was probably this big. I had just bought it, and the bartender was catching what was going on. I said, "Hey, you close me out." Took that bill, deep throated it. Straight. I turned that tall boy up. Oh, new Kung Fu Kenny. Straight to the head. New Kung Fu Kenny. Right there. Right. Just going straight on down, right? And as I walking out the bar, it was my bar in San Diego. It was upstairs. And it wasn't Miss Rachel. She wasn't there though. But like the bartender, she meets me because they had like a bar entrance right there. By the steps. So as I'm going out to go down the steps, she meets. She's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. He's really drunk." I'm like, "Hey, you did nothing wrong."
Yeah.
I was like, she still got a decent tip. Now you didn't get like me sitting here all day too, because you only pour me one beer. But like, hey, I'm gonna make this right. You did nothing wrong, lady. This man is into something that I'm not into. Again, you can shoot your shot. You can say one thing, but when I say no, it's over.
Crossover. I get it.
And I say that to say that if you've been in a situation like that, or you've just been around like gay dudes that you weren't related to, and you actually talk to them, and you say some homophobic shit, bro, they would check you respectfully, but really let you know they mind, because you can start asking questions and having a conversation of like, "Hey, bro, I'm about to say some real ignorant shit. Like, make me smarter." But I want to say this ignorant shit because this is what I truly think. I want to be told. I want to be taught differently. You know what I mean? But it's hard for a lot of people to do that because I don't know. But excuse me,
was that a burp? What the fuck was this?
It was Bill moving around.
Oh my!
But before we go though, the preacher doing it. You know what I mean? The preacher who professed that he had been delivered from his gay disease, quote unquote, right? Allegedly. Somebody who's also struggling with, these feelings and feel that they're wrong and wants to get away from it, right? And we can take it away from homosexuality. It's like, hey, you are going to a religious official who you respect, who went through something you went through, and you're asking them how they got through it. And for them to then take that same thing and then use that against you because, yes, you're weak. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can't make up your mind for yourself because you're asking the gay to be prayed away. You either just aren't gay or you are gay and you accept what comes with being gay because it's your life and it makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on that? Like, is that why niggas don't go to church and don't trust? Like,
that's where we went back to the beginning.
Because, you know, I'm a church going nigga. And I see all the bullshit in the church, but I can block that out and do my, you know what I'm saying? But like, you're a nigga who would go to church and didn't have to go to church. And you're now a nigga who doesn't go to church, which says there's a reason why you don't go to church. And I'm not saying that from a judgment piece, but like really like talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like why you're somebody who would voluntarily go to then being somebody, well, when you could go, you wasn't thinking about going.
What I said earlier, it's like it feel like when I would come in, just me, I ain't gonna say nobody else. Me personally, when I would come in, I always felt like I'd be judged. Okay. I would be judged behind everything that was going on. Rather, people knew, and I'll say I'll be open. If people knew I smoked weed, people knew I hung with certain people. If they knew I had X, Y, and Z girlfriends, if they knew I was whatever, it can be a little bit of anything. It's just I'm one of those guys. I get socially awkward anyway when it's in big crowds with people that I know but don't know for real. Like you know my name, you know my face, you know of me, you don't know me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you have your own judgment before you actually take a chance to even meet me, when you already preset what you think of me, that's what always set my whole lining with church. And I feel like I say with the pastors, Reverend Lampley, I love him to death. That's one pastor that I can say if I was still heavy in church and I was still in that vibe, I would go to Mount Zion just for Lamp. Just because, like I said, Lamp, ever since day one when Christmas on the Hill was here, like Grammy would make me and Lamp go and have conversation just because, you know what I'm saying, just to open them up and have certain conversations behind shit, I guess, with church and with real life. Because Lamp, one thing I can say, Lamp, before he found Christ for real, he was one of us. And that's one thing. That's the reason why I can say I respect his story a lot faster than I can respect people who ain't never really been through too much.
So that's one of the reasons why I rock with Lamp. And me and Lamp have a very interesting relationship. And it's honestly a relationship a lot of people don't know about because he was my youth pastor. He was my Bible study teacher, my Sunday school teacher. So we spent a lot of time together and like sparring. And as a nigga who was going through like puberty and shit and being childish and like, bro, I'm cracking jokes on this nigga. And like, he already understand, bro. These are young niggas, like immature as hell, insecure, trying to find their ego. You know what I mean? And he understood how to, hey, that nigga might shoot back. You might win, you might lose. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's still it's man stuff in there. And then even like private conversations we've had. I mean, dude, when I was in college, I started struggling with the whole Christian religion thing. And it's still a struggle I deal with like now. Because I go, I hear what you're teaching me and the lessons and the way you tell me to live, A1 solid. You know what I mean? Like, I think the lessons in the Bible are good lessons. But I also think the lessons of most, religions, the lessons are good lessons. Like, if you just look at what they, like the way they tell you to live, pretty much the same.
Exactly. And that's kind of in every book, though.
Yeah.
Like in every way you look at it.
And so I was like, yo, dog, if God is who he say he is, you mean to tell me he gonna send a Buddhist to hell who lived right, but wasn't exposed to God or Christianity at all, or not exposed to it first? So he rejected it because the people who loves him ingrained this into him. But then you got a nigga who says he believes in Jesus. I ain't saying you don't believe in Jesus, but you're not living a Jesus-like life. You know what I'm saying? But this other person is living more like Jesus than you are, but they don't say Jesus, they say something else. So now you don't get to get eternal life, and they got to get it. That don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And I won't disclose how that conversation went. Mind you, this conversation was 15 years ago, but there were some things that stuck with me that just let me know what type of human being he is, what type of pastor he is. Like, he ain't just a nigga that's just gonna go up there, and I ain't refer to him as a nigga, but like,
I know what you're saying.
But like, he ain't gonna just go up there and just necessarily just say what the crowd want to hear and all of that. Like, he's somebody you can talk to privately and really just, like you say, he's one of us.
Mm-hmm. And like just
really more. So
this gonna really be more my last part on saying what this is. Exactly what you said. I questioned a bunch of stuff when I was growing up, and I ended up getting into a bunch of, like, before I joined Mount Zion, the reason why I came to Mount Zion for real was because I got into not a heated debate, but it was like I got into a little debate with one of the Dinkins at my granddad's church or whatever, just because it was like they would always preach that God, he wanted you to be X, Y, and Z. He wanted you to live a certain way and do this and do that. But personally, me, I've always read certain stories that, in this is what I interpreted from the Bible. God hung with thieves, robbers, rapists, the worst of the worst, and he still didn't judge none of them. You get what I'm saying? So when I look at how he lived, and then how the stories of him is, but then when I come back and I see how church people treat people inside of the church, it starts showing me that everything is played with a contradiction, and that's where my ego trip come in with me. So
I ain't gonna hold you. One of the reasons why I really rock with my daddy. Shout out to my dad. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pops. Love you. He's a pastor, but he's with the people. Like, even in his pastoring, like, bro, I remember one time I was in New Orleans, dog. We had to go out on a Saturday and evangelize in the street. Man, we just in the middle of the hood, and niggas out here preaching, passing out stuff at people's houses, and doing all. But like, you're taking it outside of the church. And like, if my daddy needs some work done on a car that he ain't gonna do, he ain't necessarily. Well, he's not going to the dealership. He going, you know what I'm saying, around the corner, them niggas who work on cars.
Daryl, come on over.
Yeah, exactly. But
I got you.
And it might be anything going over there, but like, everybody cleaned up when the pastor come. They cleaned the language when the pastor come. The pastor come now because the pastor he in the streets.
Pastor know what's going on. He ain't finna come in here and judge and that. He just get some work done.
He ain't just in the church.
Yeah, fact.
Bro, that nigga the nigga 70. He still like listens to some hip hop music, listens to R&B, just because he like, I gotta know what my people are listening to. I gotta know what they're, because I can't, if I just stay on all this church stuff.
Facts. I won't be able to.
I can't talk to you because, and I think a lot of church people, not just preachers, but church people, they get so caught up on this church shit, they forget about the God shit. You know what I mean? And I know some of y'all might hear this and not like me curse when I'm talking about God, but see, that's the problem. That's the church nigga shit.
Come on now.
Because now y'all taking these earthly words and putting these different meanings on them. But see, when I talk to God, we have a personal relationship. And if you understand your personal relationship with God, that means he understands you as the person. So when you speak to him and you speak about him, you may not use the words that other people like, but God is the only one that judges you, right? That's the only person who's supposed to judge. So if that nigga know what I mean when I'm saying, hey, God, that's my nigga. Hey, I was talking to that nigga Jesus the other day. And you ain't gotta like it. Nigga, I ain't got a church.
Facts.
You ain't gotta listen to me talk. But see, because I ain't talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Facts.
So if I'm talking to him and he can receive it, but you can't receive it, why the fuck should I come to your church?
That is.
But God wants us to go to church. Church niggas, be better.
That is.
And 2026 church niggas be better, man. Village Vets, we out of here.
Out of here, baby. Vets. That was solid.
Let me press end stream.
Shit.